What's going on, everybody? And welcome to the very first episode of Jon Plays. This is something I've been wanting to do for a long time, and up until just the past week or so, I haven't been able to, just because I've been kind of lazy and haven't gotten my ass in gear and getting all the proper equipment and everything I need to do this. But as you can probably guess, this is going to be a Let's Play series. I'm going to be doing multiples of these. And also, as you can see, I am in the process of capturing footage from a PlayStation 4. I am a console gamer. I have a PlayStation 4 and an Xbox. I am not a PC gamer. That's another reason that it's taken me a while to get up to the point where I can do this, just because I never really got into researching the best way to do Let's Plays and game capture on a console. And once I started doing research and saw information about the Elgato, plug to them, I suppose. I'm not sponsored, but this, I have no endorsement or anything for Elgato. I just found out about the Elgato capture card, so that's what I'm using. But I found out about that, and then I started doing a little more research, and so now I have all the equipment I need to be able to capture footage and gameplay from my PlayStation 4, which is kind of what I exclusively play on, even though I do, again, have an Xbox One. So that being said, as far as what I want to do my first Let's Play on is, I've always, as you can see here on my monitor, I'm looking at the Amnesia collection. I've always wanted to play the Amnesia games, but they were strictly PC for so long, and again, not being a PC guy, I was just kind of like, well, you know, I guess that's not going to happen for me. But then a couple weeks ago, I was kind of browsing around the PlayStation Network store, and I randomly ran across this Amnesia collection, and I was like, nah, that can't be what I think it is. And sure enough, I opened it up, and there, right in front of me, Amnesia: The Dark Descent and A Machine for Pigs in one collection for like $30. So I was like, yep, getting that. So it's now sitting in my library, and I'm really excited to start playing this. So I am going to, the first game, The Dark Descent, is going to be my very first ever Let's Play, and I'm really excited to share it with you guys. So without further ado, let's get started. Oh man, I'm so excited for this. I'm a huge horror fan. I'm not really big into multiplayer and stuff either. So once I start getting into a groove and doing more content and more Let's Plays, they're probably going to be just single player, story-driven games, or I might throw an open world or an RPG in there, at some point. It just depends. It just depends on whatever the hell I want to do. But this is what I want to start with, and I really like horror games. So I'm also one of those who has a tendency to react to jump scares. So I've heard this game is really creepy and pretty spooky, and it's got some scares in it. So that should be interesting. Take it easy on me, please. There'll be a few times where I probably look like a little bitch, but what are you gonna do? Okay, so we have The Dark Descent, which is what I'm gonna play. Justine, not too sure what that is, and A Machine for Pigs. So, I'm gonna start at the beginning. Okay. This game features auto-saving when you see this icon. Okay. Oh man, I'm pumped. I really am excited to play this. I've watched a couple very quick bits of some Let's Plays of this. Ooh, that's loud. but I'm basically going in blind for the most part. I've seen a little bit, but I want to be surprised with this. So, I'm going to go ahead and jump in the options. I'm going to turn the light up, the gamma up, just in case, since I am recording on a monitor. I don't know how dark it's going to be, so I'm going to turn up the gamma just a bit. Oh, here we go. Input. Seems pretty self-explanatory. Okay. Here we go. Oh, yeah.
Don't forget, some things mustn't be forgotten. The shadow hunting me. I must hurry. My name is Daniel. I live in London at Mayfair. What have I done? This is crazy. Don't forget. Don't forget. I must stop him. Focus. My name is... I am Daniel.
Daniel. You sure? You don't sound too sure. No. The game is called Amnesia. I'm sure I'll get there. And realize and find out why he's having trouble forgetting who he is, or remembering, not having trouble forgetting, remembering who he is and where he's from. Okay. Oh. Didn't know I could move already. Okay, here we go. How's that look on screen? Look alright? I hope it's not too dark for you guys. A memento's been added to the journal. Press triangle, make sure to check these whenever you get stuck. Okay, so triangle opens up the journal. Okay, no notes, no diaries. Mementos. Follow the liquid trail and find its source. Okay, so it's basically telling me to follow that, I assume. It's one thing about me. Whenever I play a game, if I'm given a direction to go, I usually go the opposite. I like exploring and checking pretty much like every nook and cranny that I can. So a lot of times that gets me in trouble when I'm playing big open world games or big RPGs or anything with multiple different objectives and stuff like that. Sometimes I get a little overwhelmed because I never just go the straight course, usually. Unless that's the only way I have left to go, so... Alright. Not gonna follow that just yet. I saw a door over here. Okay, I saw an interact... R2 was interact. Hold down R2 and move the right stick in order to move the door. Press L1 to throw the door open or shut, depending on the direction you face. Okay. Come on, man. Open up. Oh, there we go. Ooh. A little dark. What's this? Tinder boxes are used to light candles and other light sources in the environment. The current number of tinder boxes is shown in the inventory with the touchpad. Okay. Health. Okay. Sanity. Crystal clear. It's debatable. Oil. Used to keep the lantern flame alive. When it runs out, the lantern can no longer be used. Okay. Journal. Okay, I can get there from my using triangle and tinderbox. Okay. Straightforward. One thing I do know about this particular collection on the PlayStation 4 is, from what I understand, it's basically just a direct port of the PC versions of the game. So I don't think there's really a whole lot of up-res in textures and resolution. Just a straight-up port. But it still doesn't look doesn't look too bad. I know this game came out in 2010. It doesn't look terrible, but I'm not a graphics whore. So, you know, if I could play a game that looks kind of shoddy, and if the gameplay is good and it's got a story that halfway engages me, then I'm good to go. On the flip side, I can play the prettiest game ever, and if it's got a shit story or absolute crap gameplay, sorry, I'm not gonna like it. I don't care how pretty it is. So, graphics are not a big deterrent for me. Okay, I need to go that way, so obviously that means I'm gonna go in here. Do I want to use... No, I don't want to use my one tinderbox that I have. Doesn't look like I can go anywhere in here anyway. It's all blocked off. So, what better than to go the direction I'm... What? Okay. That was weird. Can I really take these helmets? Okay. Use the D-pad to rotate. Can I... Okay, I can throw it. Got over here. Guess I can't open that big door. Okay. Shit. Okay. We got in here. Hey, another tinderbox. Can I grab that clothing? No, it doesn't look like it. Oh, another thing with me too. I'm very anal retentive about keeping doors open in video games. I'm that guy who, if I walk through a door and I have the option to shut the door behind me, I almost always do. I don't know why. This door opened automatically. I'm thinking, so even though I have to follow the trail, thinking I need to go in here first. From what I understand, I'm supposed to eventually get some sort of lantern. I hope that happens soon. Hey, another tinderbox. Ah, bottle of booze. Just what you need on a stormy day in some danky old castle. Can I do anything with this? Throw it in the fire, maybe? Okay. And by normal game logic, I don't think I'm just going to be able to grab a flaming log out of a fireplace. So... I'm holding down L2, which is supposed to be my run button. This is a hell of a run. It's more of a very light, slow jog. Ah, there we go. Well, one thing I can tell for just playing for a couple minutes and really not really getting anywhere, I'm digging the atmosphere so far. I like... See? I did that without even thinking about it, and I caught it in the middle of just shutting the door. I'm digging... just digging how this feels. I know I literally... Okay. Oh my god, the sounds, man. What's going on here? What? Ooh. What? Whoa. Hey. Let's go. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa. What is going on? Sorry, gotta get situated. Oh. Glad I don't have vertigo or anything crazy. Because... Okay. Supposed to go that way. But no, like I was saying, I really am digging the atmosphere so far. Oh, Jesus. Damn statue scared the shit out of me. I'm in for a world of hurt in this game, I can tell. What is that scratching noise and why is my vision going blurry? Oh man. I'm in for a long ride with this one. But I'm gonna love it for sure. So I need to go down there. I want to see what's in here first. Okay. Nothing. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Beware when standing in darkness, your sanity will slowly drain. Turn on lights in the... Oh. Oh, God, it's dark. You guys probably... If I can barely see, I'm not too sure how you all are going to fare. Do I want to... Nah, it doesn't... I don't think there's anything in here. I'm not going to waste a... tinderbox. Man. Okay, so there are little subtle visual tricks that I can already tell the game's playing on me. And wearing a headset like the game, I guess, recommends you do. Like, holy crap, man. The sounds just in my headset alone that I'm hearing from this are just wild. Old archives. Okay. The other children cheered him on, his name voiced in a steadily rising pace, urging him to do it. Am I really doing this? The young boy thought and struck his victim with a rock. Boys will be boys. I know from experience. I never threw a rock at anybody, but, you know, we're shitheads a lot of times. Witnessing unsettling events will reduce your sanity. It can be increased by completing puzzles and making progress. Dude, the... Oh, what? What is... Tinder boxes! Get them! Get them! Get them! Get the hell out of here. I don't want to miss anything. Man, okay. Gotta get out of this room. Got to get out of that room. Oh man, the scratching sound is insane. Oh my god. Oh, what? Oh, oh, there's my lantern. Holy shit, man. You've picked up the lantern. When filled with oil, it can be turned on by pressing square or selecting it in the inventory. So, oh, no, come on. And I know you got to fill it with oil. And that's... Oh god, there's really hardly any oil in this thing. I'm gonna run out here real quick and see... Oh. Well, no, can't go that way. This is a little more of a normal run, I guess. Dude, my head... Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, it's not too dark in here. Well, I did turn the gamma up. Maybe it's supposed to seem a lot darker. Oh. Aha! Give me your tender. Okay, I'm sure if you bare hand that, it'd probably be pretty warm. Okay. God, it's dark in here. What do we got? What's this? Oh! Oil. The lantern drains oil when it's turned on. Yeah, to add more oil to the lantern, press X over the oil item in the inventory. Don't mind if I do. Oh, okay. Not bad. What we got here?
19th of August, 1839. I wish I could ask how much you remember. I don't know if there will be anything left after I consume this drink. Don't be afraid, Daniel. I can't tell you why, but know this. I choose to forget. Try to find comfort and strength in that fact. There is a purpose. You are my final effort to put things right.
Daniel.
God willing,
Oh,
the name
Daniel's note to
Alexander of
self.
Brennenburg still invokes bitter anger in you. If not, this will sound horrible. Go to the inner sanctum, find Alexander, and kill him. His body is old and weak, and yours, young and strong. He will be no match for you. One last thing. A shadow is following you. It's a living nightmare, breaking down reality. I have tried everything, and there is no way to fight back. You need to escape it as long as you can. Redeem us both, Daniel. Descend into the darkness where Alexander waits and murder him. Your former self, Daniel.
Murder him. Okay. So, yeah, again, obviously, I'm having a hell of a time remembering who I am, but I wrote a note to myself, and I have to kill Alexander of Brennenburg in the inner sanctum. So, there's an overall, excuse me, objective to... Oh, there's a switch. Objective to this. That's probably it. Kill Alexander of Brennenburg. Oh, God, that's dark. Well, it's not going to matter anyway, I don't think. Yeah. Okay. So, he's apparent. Alexander of Brennenburg is apparently some kind of nemesis of... Wait, the door slammed shut behind him and knew he would never see again. That's what I get for not paying attention. So apparently this Alexander of Brennenburg is some kind of nemesis of me. And my name's Daniel. But where am I from? Like, what's my purpose in all this? I just started, so can only assume I'll find out. Ah, yes, jumping. Very boring.
Alexander, is it inside the castle?
In a manner of speaking. Come, bring the lamp. You've been to the refinery, have you not?
I don't believe I have. Is it connected to the... what did you call it?
The inner sanctum. My most precious chamber, Daniel. And it lies well beyond the refinery. In fact, It lies beneath the very stone of Brennenburg.
So that was a little flashback, or a little memory of apparently myself talking to Alexander. What's that? Oh, is that a note or something? No. No, that was the one I just read. No diaries. Oh, here we go. Some sort of organic tissue blocks the path to the refinery. Can it be dissolved? I'm sure it can with something, but I have a very sinking suspicion that nothing I currently have. It's tough and pliant, can't be torn by hand or tools. So either I'm gonna have to... I wonder if I can burn it. Can I grab these torches? No. Well, come back to that. Okay, so it seems to me from that little flashback that Alexander and Daniel were once some kind of pals. I mean, they seemed like they were just, you know, chit-chatting. But from my note to self, it's saying I need to kill that guy. So, oh, yes. So, Alexander did Daniel dirty in one way or another. Let's see what's over here. Oh. Yes. Aw. I mean, I can't kill the... Oh! Yes! More oil. I'll take it, man. Dude, this really is cool looking. Oh. More of that nasty tissue. Can't go that way. How much oil am I rocking? Oh, I haven't. Oh, yeah, I need to add it. Oh, yeah. Well, I don't need it in here yet. I do apologize for my constant fidgeting, guys. I don't have a super crazy, conducive... Okay. My office computer desk that I'm rocking with all this stuff on it isn't really huge, and I need a new computer chair, which I am in the process of having one delivered, so you have to excuse me if I'm kind of, you know, shimmying around a bit. So, oh. Again, it's my first Let's Play, so try to take it easy on me, please. Oh. Oh, that door's blocked off. Ah, tinderbox. And just a reminder, guys, if you do like what you see through this Let's Play, give me a like, give me a subscribe if you want to. I by no means do this for a living. Traveling to Dover meant going through Canterbury. He made sure to pay a visit to avoid the sense of guilt connected with neglect of family. Oh, I know how that feels. But yeah, shoot me a like, give me a subscribe. You know, throw some comments down below on pieces of this that you like, pieces that you think I could do better. I'm always open to constructive criticism. I do know that on YouTube, sometimes you can have some real shitheads leaving comments, but you know, there'll always be some negativity on the internet. So I kind of expect some of that every now and again. But yeah, if you can throw me some constructive criticism on what you like, what you don't like, I would be much appreciative. Nothing. And I am in the old archives. Is that what this said? Got here.
16th of May, 1839. The unflinching African sun has continued to plague our expedition, making it impossible to dig until dusk. How Professor Herbert managed to find the location in these vast plains of nothingness remains a mystery to me. When I asked him about the tomb again, he told me about the legend of Tin Hanan, the mother of us all. An interesting story in its own right, but I can't help feeling there's more. Later that evening, we uncovered a passage beneath the dunes leading to a sand-covered stone structure. The professor was confident it was the tomb we sought and ordered the others to clear the way late into the dark, cold night. Tomorrow, I shall lead the men into the ancient structure, hoping to reach the burial chamber. No matter what the professor is keeping from me, the dig should yield something interesting to take back to London and the British Museum.
So, that was a part of... That was a part of Daniel's diary. Okay, so I'm assuming there will be pages of these laying around throughout. Oh, what a weak throw. So I was on a dig with Professor Herbert. Ooh. They need to, Yep, busting out the lantern for this one. Wilhelm's contract. I hereby offer my full attention and services to Alexander, Baron of Brennenburg. This contract... Oh, Baron of Brennenburg, okay. This contract will reign for a total of 3 years when my freedom shall return to me. In addition, Alexander, Baron of Brennenburg, is to recommend my services at the Prussian royal court and within the sanctum of the Order of the Black Eagle. May no man break this seal. Wilhelm, House of Garrick. Order of the Black Eagle. Okay. Sounds like my first... Get out of here. My first, run-in with maybe like some kind of cult? Who knows? Come on, here we go. Really? What's my oil looking like? Okay, I'm good right now. That was weird. And you've got to have the cursor right on what it is you're opening. There's another page. Something. Oh, yes. Oil's about a little over halfway. Shut, you bastard. There you go. Oh, didn't want to do that.
17th of May, 1839.
Another diary.
My hands tremble as I write. I feel a need to document my tribulation, for I fear that my memory will fail me if I linger. Today, I took some men and ventured into the dark, ancient passage we uncovered. Our torches burned faintly in the murky air as we slowly made our way underground. The men were superstitious and fearful. They argued loudly, and I felt their strange language getting to me. I mustered my strength and yelled at them to continue down the slopes and broken steps. The crudely carved passage confused me. It looked much older than the 4th century structure we had expected. The twisting path emerged into a great antechamber. The walls were lined with statues unlike any I'd ever seen. Despite their unearthly quality, I felt a strange familiarity toward them, which haunts me still. At the far end of the chamber, a great slab of stone sealed off whatever lay ahead. I gave the order to raise it, and as I pushed through the narrow space, the heavy stone suddenly dropped, sealing me inside.
Nice job.
I was trapped.
Nice job, dummy. That's why you never move big stones. I wouldn't know. What we got here? Old tomes. Oh. A piano's playing somewhere. Ooh, a chesty. Ah, yes, sir. Take them. Anything else? No. Okay, so... Okay. Let's see. Anything in there? Big negative. Okay. It won't open. It's locked. Ah! The door leading to the local history room is locked. Is there another entrance? I would assume there probably is. If that's a room you can event... Whoa. Big hall. Is this the piano? Oh, jeez. Can I play? Sissy doesn't even know how to play the piano. Neither do I, though. It's all good. Wait a minute. Sorry. Still getting used to the controls. Yeah, okay, that's where I came in. Now, I can only assume, this being a big, wide open space like this, that the further up the hall I get, something's gonna jump out at me, or something that's gonna make... Yeah, there's gonna be some big audio cue, or something's gonna happen. I just have a feeling. Knew it. Called it. Definitely doing the lantern in here. Much, man. That oil goes quick. Man. Oh. Ah! Speaking of oil. Refill. Another piano that I don't know how to play. Need to learn some lessons, Daniel. Random knight's helmet. And I can't do anything with those except just throw them. What we got here? Let's check in here real quick. Oh! Oh! Piano again. Got here.
Much of the castle is old and hasn't been tended to for centuries.
Alexander talking.
When the shadow arrives, it won't take long until things start falling apart.
We're just buying time anyway. Let's do what we can.
There isn't much to be done about the walls. We should reinforce weak structures. The ground will tremble and there's a risk everything will cave in on us, especially downstairs. Here, and there. Let's get the servants working on it.
So Alexander is the baron of this castle, this Brennenburg, this estate, whatever. And Daniel, is he just like his helper? Or, like, an advisor? Or... I don't know. Again, I'm sure I'll find out the more I press on. That's cute. Must find it. No shit. I have a feeling that's probably breakable. Fragile but not breakable by hand. Okay, well. See what's in here. Because I bet that's probably where I need to go. Before I pick that note up. Check. Oops. Sorry, guys. Sore back. Oh, what did I do?
17th of May, 1839. After pounding the unforgiving stone wall for what seemed like an eternity, I realized it was hopeless. I was trapped. I fell to the ground, gasping for air, trying to focus. That's when I saw a faint blue shimmer. My weakened body was heavy to carry, but I managed to push myself toward the enchanting light.
Okay. So he was trapped doing some excavation. He got trapped.
It was waiting for me. Enclosed in dark nothingness, I felt myself drawn to the mystic light.
So is this light how I escaped that trap? Because I'm still trying to figure out how I got out of that.
I reached out, closing it in my hands. The faint glow escaped my fingers and began to spark brightly and spirit me away, unlocking alien memories of spiraling towers, endless deserts, and impossible geometry. The next thing I can remember is the grating sound of stone being lifted.
Oh.
The voices of the Arabs pulling me to safety. And grasped firmly in my hands was the broken pieces of a most peculiar relic.
Okay, so he must have started hallucinating when he was trapped, maybe from lack of oxygen. He grabbed onto a relic that he was hallucinating that may have been something else. He may have been thinking he was dreaming or something. He got saved by some Arabs, it said. But when he was saved, he had a relic in his hands. So, or pieces of one. So, I wonder if I can just... If I can break that with a book by throwing at it, but not my hands. Oh, wait a minute. There's a knight helmet over here. Oh, or a rock. That'll work too. Ah! Smart, John.
You have to be swift when you activate the first one. You hear that? If it stops, you'll have to start over.
Isn't all this a bit excessive?
You can never be too careful, Daniel.
Memento. Some sort of secret door mechanism in the local history room. Oh, local history room. That's the door that was locked from the other side before. Okay, so that flashback must have been giving me hints on how to... Oh, there's a little gap back there. How to solve this puzzle. Oh, oh yo, oh yo. That door's locked. Okay. So I need to find books. And it said activate when you do the first. When Alexander said we can do the first one, so there's got to be. Oh no. There's got to. Is that okay? Okay. So you've got to get them all going at the same time. I just don't know how many there are. Oh. Ah. Ugh. Ugh. Satisfying. Oh, you go back over there. Local folklore. Alstadt and Brennenburg Castle, 1801. Another region rich with lore is Alstadt, deep within the East Prussian woods. For centuries, there have been stories surrounding the hamlet and its neighbor, Castle Brennenburg. The quiet, forest-clad mountains dressed with scattered lakes is as picturesque as can be, albeit the area is haunted by the dark. Ask any local, and you will hear proof of the widespread superstition. All travelers should indulge themselves in such conversations, since it will certainly serve as exciting entertainment. All of them have their own twists on the tales, but there are some motifs that keep reappearing. The Gatherers. This story reaches all the way back to the time of the 30 Years' War. It's said that soldiers who abandoned their duty got lost in the cold, dark woods and were forever damned to roam the grounds. Their bodies, wrought by their tainted souls, have left them disfigured and empty of essence. Many have cited them over the years and described them as horrid revenants. They move silently through the woods, shying away from any beholder. They're called gatherers as they seem to follow some ambition to steal living creatures. Okay. It's their prey, which can be heard struggling inside damp burlap sacks dragged behind them, which reveal their presence. What dark scheme do they follow? A visit undone. Heinrich Cornelius Agrippa, the well-known erudite, visited Alstadt at the start of the 16th century. He resided in the local inn for a fortnight as he looked for remnants of kingdoms past. During his stay, all the prominent members of society paid notice, and he is mentioned in many records of the time. One day he went to investigate a burrow in the northwestern glades, only to never be seen again. Heinrich is known to have passed away in Grenoble some 10 years later. He dismissed the notion of ever visiting Alstadt, which makes you wonder what really happened. Who was the mysterious man who visited the sleepy hamlet in the woods, and what happened to him? It is a little weird. The Immortal Baron. The Baron of Brennenburg lives a reclusive life with his family at his castle nearby Alstadt, and like most those of noble birth, rumors are inherited alongside with the title. Researching the history reveals little before the castle was consumed by fire in the late 16th century. It was rebuilt by Alexander, a nobleman from the Rhinelands, claiming the role as protector of the Prussian estate. Alexander helped the region to flourish and remained popular throughout his presumed lifetime. He's obviously not popular with Daniel right now. The family has always been secretive when it comes to lineage and heritage, therefore the birth and death of Alexander and his offspring have never been fully recorded. This has fed the idea that the Baron is in fact the one and the same who came from the west over 300 years ago and lived through the time of occupation and joined the coveted Order of the Black Eagle along with the great leaders of this country. It's pretty cool. Alright, so how many... Oh. Okay, it looks like there's 3 of them, so I'm going to try to pull them real quickly. Run, Daniel. Ah, come on. Oh, over there. Okay. This room's not bad. regarding closing of the wine cellar key, convenient. Wilhelm and his fools have endangered my research long enough with their absent-minded handling of the human vessels. The sheriff's keeping a watchful eye on the forest and is killing my trusty servants. It's just a matter of time until they follow the trail to Brennenburg. I need to lock Wilhelm and his men up to avoid further investigation from the public. The wine cellar will therefore be sealed off until the matter has been handled. Either the king's men leave or they will starve. Whatever comes first, they can rot for all I care. Maybe I'll feed them some wine. It would, in a sense, solve both of my problems. This Alexander guy's a dick. Come on. Okay. Wonder if I can... Oh. The door's open. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, what's that? Oh, what's that? Oh, God. I think I'm done in here anyway. Okay, yep, I'm getting out of here. Nope, nope, nope. A little sweaty, not gonna lie to you. Oh, man. Oh, Jesus. Can't go down there. Health, all is good. Sanity, head is pounding and hands are shaking. My hands are fine, but Daniel's must be a little, iffy. Okay, so I got the key to the wine cellar. So I'm assuming that's what I need to look for next. I bet it's probably down there. I came into this main entrance from that way, I think. Yeah, because that's the door down there that's got the... Well, both of the doors down, and then that door straight ahead of me got the organic crap on it that I need to figure out how to get rid of. I don't have anything. I know I don't have anything yet. The scratching noise is terrible. Oh, there's the wine cellar. What's upstairs? Laboratory. I'm supposed to go to the wine cellar, so let me okay, no, we're good. Sorry. Let me see what's up with this lab first. A handful of sand trickled from the crumbling stone ceiling and pushed down on the brim of his hat. He braced himself as the cavern suddenly shifted and settled. Oh. Can I... I haven't really lit anything yet. I've got 19 tinder boxes. My oil's a little low. I'm going to try to save that. It's so loud, man. But it's really cool, man. Like, I'm really, really, really digging this a lot. Man. I'm really digging this a lot. It's super cool. I just... Oh, what's that? I'm starting to get the feeling that this castle is built on atop of some kind of like old ancient ruins or something, and it's what's causing all these issues. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna start lighting more stuff. Oh. God, dude. Oh, a chest. What's this? Chemical relocation. The lack of a chimney to properly vent the fumes from my most recent experiments has taken its toll on many of my less stable ingredients in storage. Some seem unaffected, but many are stained by the fumes and will be difficult to salvage. I shall do what I can and move them to the wine cellar. Okay. Well, the wine cellar's where I'm going to be going next. Ah, yes. Oil.
There should be more cuprite. Let me see. And one part aquafortis.
Cuprite, aquafortis, chemicals. I'm assuming anyway. Ah. Give me all them tenders. Chemistry pot. Early alchemy experiment. This is my third attempt to produce artificial vitae. The former compounds lack the potency I need, but I sense I'm close. Calamine and orpiment are a given, and the cuprite binds them well. This time I will attempt aqua regia instead of aqua fortis in hopes it will produce a more even solution. The experiment was unsuccessful. Oh, okay. That was quick. The solution is highly acid and proves impractical to put to any use except as a detergent. Organic tissues react especially violently. Oh. Organic tissue. I have something to get through that stuff blocking the doors, methinks. Organic tissue reacts especially violently to the solution. It should be handled with the greatest care. I might be able to use the recipe, but I'm losing hope that I will find an alchemic solution to my predicament. Ha! Give me them tenders. Come on. What's this? One day I will return. If it wasn't for the thought of you, my love, I wouldn't be able to go on. Footsteps. When I find myself doing terrible things, I take comfort in you. As long as I'm able to think of you and long for a life together, I know I'm better than the others. I weep for them. They lust for power without restraint, where I only crave fair judgment and a safe return. Man, the camera's shaking like mad. So, can I not take that? Guess not. Okay, so I have calamine, orpiment, cuprite, and aqua regia. Or regia. So I need those chemicals, it sounds like, to make that acidic solution. We got, what's this? 4 different... Oh. And... Oh, is that me talking? That sounds like Daniel. And, the chemicals, it said, were relocated to the wine cellar, which I have the key for. So, that's where I'm going next. Man, I'm warm, too. Excuse me. Sorry. Whoa. Oh, yeah. No, that's the main entrance. Use the key on the door to... oh, that's old school. You actually have to pick the key from the inventory. The statues were praying, gazing into the dark, domed ceiling. I need to start reading these load screens. I feel like there's a few that I've definitely missed. I gotta be careful with this. With my oil, man. My essential oils. God, man. Anybody else get inundated with a lot of that stuff, like on social media? All those essential oils and stuff. I've actually heard they work, so I'm not judging them. It's just sometimes I'm like, dude, I get it. There's an oil for that. Like, I don't know.
Where did the Baron go?
Who cares? He left us enough wine to last us a lifetime. Or at least until tomorrow.
That's right, because he locked a bunch of guys down here so they maybe couldn't get the news out that something a little fishy's going on. Is that... Oh, wait, no, that's... Oh, okay. Man, I gotta find some oil. But there's one of the 4 chemicals I need. Let's just kind of work our way around and see what we can find. Light some stuff. Sorry, I keep jumping into my inventory, guys. I'm still kind of getting used to the... Oh! Aw, come on, man. You made me waste the damn tinder boxes. Oh, well, there's one. Oh, there's another one. I am dangerously low on oil. The barrel contains a full... How about that? The lantern is now fully refilled. The barrel contains a few drops of oil. Ah, well, that's cool. Oh, man. Hold down. Oh, that's for... It's for opening the doors and stuff. I know that. Oh, okay. Ah. Dude, the footsteps, man. Not mine. Not mine.
What's happening? Oh, feels like my chest is going to burst.
Ooh.
My God! Wilhelm, do something!
Except we're not getting out of here.
How can you say that? Alexander, you piece of shit! Let us out of here!
Oh, man. So the wine was definitely tricked out with something else. Come on. Ugh, man. That looks like a brain. That's a brain right here. Ugh, man. So these guys really got fucked up. Like, yeah. So the wine. Oh, is that another? Aha! Wilhelm's last words. My name is Wilhelm, House of Garrick. These are my final words, my confession and testament. 2 years ago, I was summoned to the castle Brennenburg. As most of the aristocracy, I was curious about what this supposed knight of the order could want from me and accepted the invitation. The Baron was friendly and offered me a proposition. It dawned on me that the nature of the contract was sordid and that the reason I was chosen was because of the follies of my past and not the honors I've been rewarded with during my time as a soldier. I was to kidnap healthy humans upon his slightest whim and do so without asking questions. Oh, so this is one of the guys dragging a burlap sack around in the woods. In return, he would attest to my character at the royal court, advancing my position with noble society. I would like to claim that I struggled with my decision, but it came swiftly and I accepted wholeheartedly. Bad idea, homie. Ever since that day, I've brought men, women, and children to Brennenburg. I can't remember the numbers, but there were many, perhaps even 100, none of whom were ever seen or heard from again. Tonight, the Baron invited me and my men down to the wine cellar to celebrate our work. I had my suspicions as we descended the stairs, but he insisted and joined us in a toast. The wine tasted fine and my men drank without restraint. So begins the punishment for our sins. The Baron has locked us up and returned upstairs. Forgive me for what I've done. I was weak and fell into his diabolic ways. My men are screaming. Their skin has been pierced by their own tangled bones. I feel my insides revolting against their God-given nature. That was weird. Blood has begun to pour from my eyes, and I can no longer... Okay. Dude, the footsteps are... There are always footsteps. I feel like there's one other door down here. Is it? I can't remember. Was it? I've been in there. Oh, I haven't been over this way yet. Okay. If an enemy is near, stay out of sight. Make sure to turn off. Dude, the footsteps. Oh my god. I'm lighting all these things, man. I don't care. laudanum. What? Ay, yo. Jeez. A few cuts and bruises. Your sanity is dangerously low. Maybe maybe I'm just gonna... Maybe that'll help my sanity a little bit. Oh no, what am I doing? I don't want... No, my god, the controls are all weird. My vision's blurry. Light. Man, everything's super blurry. Man, this is weird. I'm still missing one chemical. And I don't know where it is, and holy crap, I am running low on oil.
It's cold. It's so cold.
Oh, wait a minute. This door was locked before. No, I don't wanna. Okay. Ah. Yeah, this door here was locked. Okay. Well, I've got my 4 chemicals. I've been in all these doors. So let's go back to the wine cellar. I'm sweating a little bit. Klaus smelled of desert and damp musk, the pieces laid scrambled on top. Too many of them, he thought, or perhaps too few. Oh, come on, more of this crap. Can I get by without it? Oh, mother... Ooh! Jeez. After enduring 3 days in Algiers, a sailboat was finally arranged to take him across the Mediterranean Sea to Gibraltar. Having reached British territory, it was just a matter of reserving a cabin on SS Hortensia headed for London. Algiers is where a couple of my diary notes are from. Well, Algeria. Okay, never mind. But, see where I was going with that. Okay, down here was where the laboratory station was. So, wonder if you just... Oh, turn on the burners first? Is that this? Oh. Oh. Well, good thing I've played games that have you do this type of circular motion with the sticks. Somebody is not liking the fact that I'm doing this. Oh, no, 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 no. There needs to be a container below the contraption. I need to do it again. Okay. I forgot about that container that I grabbed a while back. Nice glowy green whatever. Okay. Well, now I'm ready to go back and put that stuff on that organic tissue. Hopefully that's what I have to do. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and call it for this particular episode. Again, thank you all very much for watching. This was my very first ever episode of a Let's Play. Had a ton of fun doing it. I know I'm going to have even more fun doing these in the future. So this was episode 1 of Amnesia: The Dark Descent on Jon Plays. And episode 2, I'm hoping I will have ready to go here in the next couple days or so, as I keep hearing footsteps around me. So I'm just going to go ahead and pause the game right there. So, yeah, thank you all for watching, and we will see you next time. Take care.